In today's video, I'm going to go through 5 football betting strategies that have allowed me to make thousands of pounds in profit from the bookmakers and the betting exchanges. So if you're looking to increase your betting profits when it comes to football, this should be a good one. So the first strategy that we're going to talk about is taking advantage of the 2-up promotion that multiple bookmakers have. Bet365 have this, Paddy Power have this, Sky Bet also have it, and Coral and Ladbrokes have also started to offer it. So the 2-up offer is very simple. The bookmaker will pay out your selection as a winner if they go 2 goals up. So if you back a team and they go 2-0 up, then you pay that straight as a winner, 3-1, 4-2, just any 2-goal margin and your bet is a winner. There are 2 main ways that we can take advantage of the 2-up promotion to make money in the long run, and the first way is just a simple value betting approach. So when I'm talking about value betting, I'm talking about taking odds that are very similar on with the bookmakers as they are on the exchanges. So let's say we can back Manchester United at odds of 2.0 with Bet365, and we can also back them on the betting exchange at odds of 2.0. Now the additional cover of the 2-up on Bet365 gives us value in the long term. As let's say Man United went 2-0 up in a game against West Ham, and then the game ended 2-2. That bet would lose on the betting exchange, but because of the 2-up promotion we would win with Bet365. So in the long run, if we're getting odds which are always close to the betting exchange, which is a good true representation of what the real odds are in a game, then we know with the additional cover of 2-up, over the long term we're going to make money as we're hitting odds which are very close to what they should be. But we've also got the 2-up promotion to give us that extra cover and give us that additional value. Alright, so I just wanted to bring up an example of an actual 2-up selection which has value. So you can see here that you can back Japan with Bet365 with the 2-up promotion at odds of 1.8, and you can lay them at 1.83 with Smarkets, which is a betting exchange which is similar to Betfair in that you can back it and lay selections, and it's normally a good representation of what the true odds should be. So yeah, if I can back Bet365 with the additional cover and the additional value that you get from 2-up, then I'll be happy to take that as a straight bet, knowing that over the long term, if I keep backing odds very close to what they are on the exchange with the 2-up promotion, then I'm going to make money in the long run. Now the second way that you can take advantage of this is to back and lay the selections. So you can see here you can back with Bet365 at 1.8, lay them at 1.83 with Smarkets, and for a £100 back bet I would lose £1.64 no matter the outcome. However, this doesn't take into account the 2-up promotion. So if Japan were to go 2-0 up, or it went 3-1, 2 goals up at any time, but then Norway came back into the game and the game finished a draw, so 2-2, 3-3, 4-4, whatever the result may be, as long as it's a draw, or even if Norway come back and win the game, I'm going to actually win both sides of the bet. So I'm going to win that £80 with Bet365, and then I'm going to win on the exchange with £98 and 36 pence. So I can actually win close to £180 when my risk is only £1.64. So you can see for such a small outlay that you're getting really good odds. So if you do this in the long term, again, you're going to make money. It's up to you which way you want to take value out of it. If you want kind of more consistency, then just a straight value betting approach is very good. However, if you want minimal risk with big wins, then the second way to approach this is the one for you probably. The second strategy that we're going to talk about is backing boosted prices. Now this is a really simple and easy and straightforward way to make money from the bookmakers. For as long as they allow you to back these prices, then you should go ahead and do it. So for example, tomorrow we've got Southampton versus Sheffield Wednesday to kick off the championship, and William Hill have boosted a goal in the first half to odds of even money, so 2.0. Now the odds to lay this on the betting exchange at the moment are around 1.55. So you can see there's a massive difference there, and William Hill are offering a lot of value. Now they're only letting you get £10 on this bet online, but you can also back it in shop, and they won't be the only bookmaker over this weekend to be boosting prices. Sky Bet will do it, Bet365 will do it, multiple bookmakers will boost prices, and when they boost prices which are above the exchange prices, which as I said earlier are a good representation of what the true price actually is, it's going to be value. So if you use a community like OddsMonkey for example, you can look on there, they have a community forum which will highlight when prices are boosted with bookmakers which are above that of the betting exchange, and then you can either back them knowing that in the long term you're going to win, or you can do something called an arbitrage bet where you can back them with the bookmaker, you can lay them on the betting exchange, and you can make a nice guaranteed profit. Moving on to strategy number 3, and strategy number 3 is laying the draw. So this is a strategy that you can use on the betting exchanges, and it's a very old strategy and it's a very simple strategy, but it still works very well. I've used this strategy For a couple of years I've followed selections from other services and I've used my own selections, and it's still been very profitable for me, even with the simplest kind of laying the draw at the start of the game and just letting it run, nothing too fancy. And then, you know, if the game isn't a draw, I win. If it's a draw, I lose. But even just with this very simple strategy, I've managed to make a long-term profit. And there are multiple approaches that you can use with lay the draw. You can look at laying the draw and then exiting after a goal. You can look at laying the draw, laying the first half draw, so if it gets to half time and it's not a draw, you win your bet. You can lay the draw after 60 minutes, 80 minutes. There are so many variables that you can use with lay the draw. But like I say, even just using the simple lay the draw strategy, I found that to be profitable in certain scenarios. If you want a more in-depth video on lay the draw, I will add one in the description that I did earlier in the year, which really goes into a lot more detail. But for now, let's move on to method number 4. Strategy number 4 is to take advantage of accumulator promotions. So bookmakers love punters that like to put on accumulators. A typical mug punter will put on a few quid every week on like 10 selections, hoping to win a few £1,000s. So bookmakers are very happy to incentivize that. However, there are times when we can pick the right selections, we can actually get value from that. So again, we just use the betting exchanges to find odds which are close, and then when a bookmaker offers perhaps money back if one of your selections loses, or Party Poker, for example, were a very good bookmaker that I used to use, as they would give you a 5% boost on trebles and then 10%, I think it was 10% on a fourfold, and it would increase for each selection. Now, Party Poker were actually really good for just straight up value betting as well, especially earlier on in the week, so I might be able to find 3 selections which were the same odds as they were on the Betfair exchange, and then I'd also get that 5% boost or that 10% boost, which would give me a really valuable accumulator. So yeah, look out for these promotions. With accumulators, they can be very profitable, and if you use something like Odds Monkey, then they do all the hard work for you, and you can just pinpoint value accumulators very quickly. Okay, so moving on to the last strategy, and it's a recurring theme throughout this video, and it's just straight up value betting. So we've looked at taking value from promotions. I've given you an option for the betting exchanges, and now it's just taking straight value from straight selections whenever bookmakers offer selections again, which are higher than the Betfair exchange price. If you take them in the long run, you will make money. This has been proven time after time. There's a ton of data to back this up. You can also do it in shops. So for example, if you're in the UK, you might have a Betfred shop near you. Betfred shops offer the same odds as they do online. So if you gubbed online, you can still hit some of the bets in shops, and specifically I know like a good area to target is lower league English football during the week, so like on a Wednesday and a Thursday. If there's a game on a Saturday, if you compare the prices in Betfair with what's available on the exchanges, you'll often get a hint of what is going to be value as you know, people are trying to back it on the exchanges, and it will be slightly higher in shops. So yeah, that's also a proven way to make money from the bookmakers. Very simple and just an easy way to profit. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll add relevant links below if you want to look at any of these strategies in more depth. I'll put relevant video links and article links, and also if you want to join a community of people that are looking to make money from the sports betting markets and you want to discuss any of these strategies or learn new strategies, I'll add links to our Facebook group and also Telegram.